Hello friends, so today we are going to talk about the default method in Java. We all know that the default method is a method in the interface, but it has a implementation body. All of the rest of the methods defined in interface does not have implementation body. They are by default public abstract, but this default method has implementation body. Why it is introduced? Why? What was the requirement of it? The default implementation was introduced to support the library, to support the bytecode compatibility. Okay. Now let's try to have an example of it. Okay. So let's say uh, let's say you are a organization who used to write the custom data structure. Okay. And multiple organization using that custom data structure. Let's say you have a data structure called product list. Okay. Product related collection, which can be used in various projects, e-commerce, inventory kind of thing. Just hypothetically think about that. You have some method, let's say 3 4 method, you already have add, delete, find, but after some time you identified a new feature in that. Okay, you got something, some kind of feature which you need to have uh, in all of your implementation by default. Okay, so let's say the method name is query. Okay, let's remove the camera. Okay, so let's say this is the custom implementation that you're writing. No? This is your custom interface, a product collection. It has three method: add, remove, find all. Okay, and this product collection interface has two implementation provided from your organization: cached product list and product list. Just to create an example, just assume this. Okay, although there is nothing implemented, it just all of them as returning null. Okay, now tomorrow, and before going to that tomorrow, let's go into that another uh, application. This is the application. Okay, let's say there are two applications. Just assume that this is two company, my company and another company. Both of these company, although there practically there can be various hundreds of company or maybe a lot of company. So there is two company, my company and another company. They both are using your data structure. Okay, using your data structure, they have implemented their business logic, product service using the product collection. Okay, uh, this inventory service using the product collection. Okay. Okay, so tomorrow you decided. Okay, and let's see the implementation also. So here the implementation is product collection, and the initialization of the collection is like product list. Okay, this e-commerce company, this e-commerce application using the product list, and this inventory application using the cached product list. Okay, now your company want to introduce a new function, new method, which is called query. Okay, so let's copy this and introduce a new function called query. Okay, query, which takes the string parameter, and this is something like, now it support SQL like query. Okay, this is something support like SQL like query. Now you want this feature, this is in the product collection. Now you want these features to have supported uh, by all the, you want to give this feature to all of your implementation. So one thing is that you can introduce a simple interface and update your implementation. Okay, update your implementation. That is absolutely fine. Okay, there is no problem. You can so if you're talking about, if you're thinking like, two class needs to change their code, there are several approach that, like, you can implement the logic where it's okay. You can implement a logic, implementation logic, in a separate class and call it in the both of this implementation. So there is still there is no problem. Like, even this application which is using that, the hundreds of, organization which is using your collection, they don't have any problem, because they will also get that uh, uh, query function available to them, because that is introduced in the product collection, and that is supported by this implementation. Okay, if you want to perform that, let's see that. uh, why this is green, I mean red. Implementation method. Okay, implemented in product, implemented in method. Okay, so this is day-to-day task. I think we all know that we don't need to see this practically, but okay, anyways, let's see that. uh, where is the custom? I have implemented this project as library. I have used this custom collection as a library in the uh, daily practice project. Okay, so that's why it is supported here. So let me just build the custom collection. uh, Let me just run the maven. Okay, so it is successfully built, and in the daily product list, in the daily practice, let me just refresh the maven. Okay, so I think we will have that now available, that method cache. Till here we don't have any problem. Okay, so hope cache product list dot query. Okay, query. So till here there is no problem. You as a organization who used to write complete data structure, custom data structure, you updated your implementation, and everybody is happy. But the problem is, let's say here, mhm, let's say here, just let me remove it, or let me just, okay, now the problem is here. My company has written a custom data structure. Okay, there was some requirement in my organization, in the e-commerce organization, that I used to I implemented a custom implementation called customer list. Okay, customer list and customer service, and okay, for the customer service I have used, see this, the program started breaking. Customer list, I wanted to have a okay, so I wanted to have a collection. I wanted to create a collection called customer list using your product collection. So now my code is getting broken, and I need to implement all those logic, the logic for that query, which is, I don't know, like your organization know what you have invented for the query, you know that, and you updated your implementation. But I try to write a customer list using your interface. Okay, and my code started broken. So in this case the default method is going to be useful. Like, you wanted to provide something, a feature which is useful for everybody, but don't want but you don't want it to break the code. Because you already know that you have lot of uh, customer which has enhanced, they are also using customization. So basically the default method is used to support the library. When you are writing some library and you are trying to improve the library, you want to provide some features which is not going to, you want to provide the feature without breaking the code, without breaking the code. So this by the normal interface my code will be broken, because I also need to implement that abstract method. But if I change the code but if I change the code to default, this is, I change this to default function, default method, and implement my logic there. Let's build it. uh, Remove these also. These one also. Save this and build it. This is we are building the project which is custom collection project. Okay, now move to um, e-commerce application or inventory application. Okay, now uh, now if I see the customer service or customer service list, this is not broken now. Okay, and if I see in the customer service IMPL, and I just want to say the customer products dot query. Okay, so now I can use the feature provided by your organization without without breaking my code. Okay, because I don't know what is the implementation of this query. This is your feature, you know about this. I just want to use it. Okay, you uh, you could have update your implementation, but that would break my code. Okay, that would break my code, and I don't know about the logic that you are writing. Okay, so this is how without breaking the customer code, or without breaking the code which is using the library, the default method can support. Okay, so I think somewhat I was able to explain where to use default method. Okay, yeah, that's all about this video. Guys, if you have any question, or if you think that something needs to be added, then please do a comment. Thank you.